This CKNW podcast is brought to you by Destination Toyota in Burnaby, your neighborhood Toyota store.
All eyes were on the Federal Reserve yesterday as they announced a continuation of their policies designed to alleviate the damage caused by the subprime mortgage fiasco. 5 years after the collapse of Lehman Brothers, which kicked off a worldwide recession from which the U.S. has yet to recover. It's important to remember the underlying problem. There was greed on the part of the financial industry as they were encouraged by government to take on an avalanche of borrowers that didn't qualify for traditional mortgages. The rating agencies failed to adequately assess the risk of mortgage-backed securities. Borrowers knowingly took on mortgages they knew they couldn't afford. But most of all, Democrats and Republicans aggressively pushed home ownership for buyers who were known credit risk with no thought of the consequences. As Peter Wallen pointed out in the Wall Street Journal, by the time the crisis hit, half of all U.S. mortgages were low grade. 74% of the mortgages filed with the U.S. government's Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were subprime. As Wallen points out, in 2010, Barney Frank, one of the main proponents of these affordable housing initiatives and chair of the House Financial Services Committee, admitted, in quotes, "It was a great mistake by government to push lower-income people into housing they couldn't afford and couldn't really handle once they had it," end of quote. The repercussions will be felt for decades as the Federal Reserve pushed record low interest rates that devastated savers and pensions. It created an unemployment problem that still exists, derailed economic growth, and exploded the debt. Just another great example of good intentions by politicians demanding affordable housing for everyone until it ran into the practical reality that someone always pays, this time with devastating consequences. My name is Mike Campbell. Join me Saturday for Money Talks.